How's it going, YouTube? We are back at the Type QQ channel. Right now we're looking at a new game that just hit Steam. Maybe an old game that just hit Steam called Explottens, I suppose. And they're just on early access as well, so a lot of this can change. But yeah, advertised as a sort of cat shoot 'em up. You can immediately see where everything just goes tits up. Kind of a loss of words. As you can tell, the controls are first-rate trash with this sort of Flappy Birds nonsense. The controls are sort of like a space bar to boost, and your arrow keys, or controller keys for that matter, to kind of steer your ship up, down, left, right, that sort of nonsense. And as you can see, I'm just bouncing on this sea of blood. Or was, until I was like, what the fuck is happening with this nonsense? Yeah, despite the fact that it was advertised as a shoot 'em up, it's more or less a Flappy Bird dumpster with cats. I mean, it's a bit shocking how you can add cats and carnage onto a game for the PC platform and mess it up this bad. Here I am just going through the sort of bizarre and awkward options and discovering this is either a port from the mobile platform or a game certainly in a mobile platform costume, that's for sure. Not to mention, the soundtrack, or the one song that's played through this, is awfully familiar to a particular Iron Maiden song, at least to my ears. But as you can tell, there's... Yeah, you've got this sort of... I don't know. It's certainly not a shoot 'em up. Not in its pure form. Defeated. Get used to that screen. That screen's going to happen quite a lot. Yes, the controls on this thing is what damns this thing to the 8th layer of hell. Here we are checking out recruits, and of course, I mean, I don't know if this is all microtransaction stuff brought over from mobile. I did not particularly look. Here we are. It looks like we. Yeah, when you have these sort of menus that are like you can regenerate your health and shield, it certainly looks like microtransactions, which is superb in a game, that you actually paid for. You can actually pay more money into. That's great. And here we are just getting eaten alive because we can't actually control our ship. We just can kind of control where we sort of bounce along in the water. Yeah, a lot of tears. Yeah, I did not enjoy this game one bit, and I really, I've made fun of, my friends in GameBound when they're like, "Hey, I got a bullet hell for you, I got a shmup for you," and then we end up playing something that completely different to my I don't know, purist sensibilities, I suppose. And this game sort of falls into that sort of genre as well, where only the barest remnants of a shoot 'em up is displayed here. This is more Flappy Birds, sort of an arena-based Flappy Bird than it is anything else. Just yeah, just look at it. Wow. If you have to put a cushion, this sort of ocean cushion here, to keep the action going, I think you've messed up. If you need that sort of that buffer there, that little bumper, yeah, something's gone wrong. Looks like I passed the test of kill 12 enemies without rolling my eyes. But you know what? As I say this, you know, the game is in early access. Hopefully they fix it. But I really do think this is a sort of fundamental decision to make this game a sort of Flappy Bird clone-ish. A Flappy Bird light? Can we? Is that a genre yet? Great, we upgraded something. Stupendous. All right, and certainly not Iron Maiden, just head to toe in this soundtrack. Yeah. I mean, what's, you know, at least the cat, when we're defeated, understands what channel we're on, and we're just it's all QQ here. There we are. Tears. Excuse me. Yeah. Much fun. I mean, granted it's a couple bucks, granted it's early access, but man. A frustrating, disappointing experience. You know, and I looked. I should have looked at the sort of game trailer and not necessarily the images on Steam. You know, I think maybe June is sort of a month to get excited about cats and bullets and shoot 'em ups. I think without advertising for a different game during this video. So maybe I was a bit too quick to jump on this one. And oh wow, look at that! The old circle around your strats. But certainly this game did not really do it for me. And ultimately, yeah, there we go. Sink right to the bottom of the ocean. Good, perfect place for you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this sort of leveling up system with the gold, it's got mobile written all over it. Yeah, like I said, I haven't necessarily looked at my phone at the Play Store or something to see if this game's up there, but it certainly screams it. It certainly looks like it. If it hasn't, it's certainly wearing a mobile costume, a mobile port costume, that's for sure. So it looks like we got to take down this building. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, this Flappy Bird controls, you know, is what, for the birds? Can I say that with a straight face without feeling was I at like, am I at negative a bazillion coins? Yeah, yeah, my coin is negative 2 billion. Whatever. You know, I think it goes without saying that, you know, shoot 'em ups, and things like that genre really excel because you have kind of full control of your ship or your avatar or what have you. And you're able to kind of maneuver through, you know, enemies, their fire, and kind of, you know, succeed on skill. And this game just says fucks to that, and absolutely gives you like a sort of the control as you would suspect out of like bumper boats at the county fair. You know, just this sort of, you know, this sort of always going forward, always going, always firing, and you just get to determine a sort of boost in what direction you're firing. Pretty pretty lousy, yeah, just not good. Can we go with not good? And certainly violation to take away your shmup card. That's for sure. This is. I would say nowhere even close to something like a shmup. And these type of arena shmups are not necessarily new. You know, there's a few out there, and you know, they just introduce a certain like a third button. You know, you have your fire, you have your bomb, and you have your sort of, you know, like alignment, or rather, you know, your turnaround button from your left facing to your right facing, or vice versa. And this game doesn't do any of that.